Cyclists have been able to use this bike lane here on University Avenue, as well as bike lanes on Bloor and Yonge Street, due to a court decision this week. Now, the Ford government put forward a bill that allowed them to nix lanes on Bloor, University, and on Yonge Street. However, a group called Cycle Toronto put forward a constitutional challenge, which a judge agreed to hear, and then they asked for an injunction to say that the government was not allowed to nix lanes in the meantime. Now, the Ford government tried to appeal that decision, and that was what was ruled on this week. A judge saying that appeal is not being granted, and these lanes are allowed to stay, at least for now. Now, we did have the chance to speak to the executive director of Cycle Toronto. He had this to say.
We saw as part of this court challenge that the province's own documents show that ripping out these bike lanes won't solve traffic congestion. There isn't a network to replace them, and it will put people's lives at risk. And so, we're really pleased that we got this injunction and that it's still here right now, and that folks are able to use these bike lanes to get where they need to go safely.
So through this whole process, the Ford government has argued that it is necessary to nix these lanes because traffic in the city is too bad, and these bike lanes are adding to the city's traffic congestion woes. Even after they had a bit of a setback, losing this appeal this week, doubling down, saying, okay, well, we'll just continue with our design work instead in the meantime. We did have the chance to speak to many cyclists who use the lanes. Have a listen.
I think it's trying to solve the problem with the wrong solutions. I don't think traffic will massively improve if you remove the bike lanes.
I like the fact that Ford lost his leave to appeal application. I think he should never have brought that in the first place, since it's a waste of taxpayers' dollars. He was never going to win it.
Of course, this bike lane saga is not over in the courts. The courts still have to decide the constitutionality of the law. Clara, Pasieka, CBC News, Toronto.